Welcome back to Great Day Live and our annual holiday special with Hosparus Health. We've heard from some staff members here at Hosparus Health. Now we're going to hear from a former patient's family member and how she became part of the Hosparus Health family. Take a look.
Hosparus Health is working to make a difference in the lives of individuals and their families during their most difficult moments. I'm here right now with Susan Allen, one woman who knows firsthand about the care that they provide. How are you doing today, Susan?
I'm doing okay. Just trying to take every day, one day at a time.
I can
Thank
only
you so
imagine.
much.
Yes, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your story. So tell me about your husband and how you all became a part of the Hosparus Health family.
Sure. Bob was diagnosed in 2019 with stage 3 lung cancer. While we were devastated at the time because he was given really about 9 to 12 month diagnosis, we made it very clear to his doctor that we were all about quality of life versus quantity of life. Bob made it very clear he did not want to be in a bed, he didn't want a bunch of tubes, he didn't want to be in the bathroom a lot, whatever, that sort of thing. He wanted quality of life in whatever time he had left. Well, actually, moving forward, December of last year was when he really started feeling a lot different, and then CAT scan, CT scan actually showed that the lung cancer had progressed from the left lung into the right lung, and that it had really taken hold. It was in his lymph nodes, everything. So we talked to Dr. Montez and said basically that we feel like, and he agreed that it was time to call Hosparus Health, because no matter how much time Bob had left, we wanted to make sure that he was able to do and everything that he liked doing on a regular daily basis. So in January, Hosparus was brought on board, and our team of people, we just immediately connected with them. I mean, I just can't say enough good about him, because his nurse was absolutely wonderful, Becky. They immediately connected. And his social worker, Sherry, she just provided us with such insight on day-to-day living and how we could make things easier and better. The importance also of nutrition. I mean, you know, we were at the point where looking at what we could do nutrition-wise to help him live each day his very best. So,
Sounds like they had a lot of services that really helped him focus on that quality of life like he wanted.
Absolutely, and you know, there were so many things that they did. I could spend hours and hours talking about the different things that they did that made every day possible for Bob to go to the airport, which is what he loved. He's a retired pilot from Delta, and he's called the unofficial mayor of Bowman Field because everybody loves Bob. Bob's hangar is the hangout place at Bowman Field. So, but again, it's just, they really helped us and helped Bob spend every day as best as he possibly could. They also helped his daughter, who was here pretty much living full-time. She basically moved up here from Texas. And so between Shay and myself also, they just were a tremendous help to us too. So, yeah, a lot of things.
Yes, and then is there a special moment that you can remember that happened while while he was in Hosparus' care?
Every moment that they were here was a special moment. There was one day in particular that Becky and Sherry and Shay and myself and Bob were all gathered around the table, and we would get together every week. But every day that we got together with them, there'd be like one time that Becky would always pat Bob on the back and say, you know, you're looking good, buddy, and they would call each other buddies all the time, and just so many things. And so there was one time also that we talked about Bob's medication, and therefore then Becky actually gave us a pill box. And we decided to let her be responsible for filling the pill box. And she was also responsible for getting the medications refilled. You know, and she took care of that while we were sitting there having our weekly meeting with Bob and the family. So, you know, so many moments. I mean, so much help. And anytime there was anything that would come up, even during the week, text, call, you name it, they were right there immediately answering any kind of question that we had. So, yes, lots of moments.
Yes, I can imagine. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Coming up next, we're going to hear more from Susan and about her experience here at Hosparus Health.
Coming up, we're going to hear more from Susan's story and what you should do when it's time to get help for a loved one. More Great Day Live after the break.